Hello, my first grade friends. Welcome to your mini lesson on adjectives. So I know we talked a little bit about adjectives before we left school, but today we're going to pick up and talk more about our adjectives. And then on Wednesday, when you come to our Zoom meeting, I want you to bring one object and describe it with 3 adjectives, okay? So you can bring one person, place, or thing, and come with adjectives to describe it. And I want them to be super adjectives so I know we can all do it. Alright, so if we think back, our adjectives are fancy describing words that describe a noun. And if we think back to the beginning of the school year, a noun is a person, like my stick figure, a place, like your house or your apartment or our school, or a thing, like a baseball or a toy. So our describing words describe a person, a place, or a thing. And we use our adjectives when we talk all the time. We don't really think about it, but when we add it into our writing, it makes our writing come even more alive. And remember, we're great readers and writers. We always want to make our reading fun, our writing fun for the reader to read and to make sure that our writing comes alive and is descriptive. So, when we look over here, our adjectives can tell us what size something is. So, for example, I have a very tiny sloth. He is tiny. That's my adjective. Tiny is describing my little sloth friend. He's a tiny sloth. Adjectives also tell us about a color. And that could be something that you see all the time outside or from your window or from when you're playing outside. Maybe take a look outside today and describe a few things using your adjectives. So we could say, my clementine is orange. Orange is my adjective. It's a very orange clementine. We can also use our adjective to describe how many is something. So we could use our number words just in like math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can describe how many people are in your family. We can also describe how something feels. So something could be hot, like a fire, and you wouldn't want to touch it. That's a hot fire. That's a very, very hot stove. Or you can describe something as cold. You can use your adjective cold. You can use your adjective freezing. You can use the adjective chilly. So like my iced coffee is very chilly. It's still chilly. And that's describing my coffee. You can also you can use your adjective to describe how something looks. So let's think back to, here's my football. How would you describe my football? Go ahead, think of 2 describing words, 2 adjectives to describe my football. I think my football is soft. It also looks very colorful. There are 2 describing words. It's very bright. I have a bright football. We can also talk about how adjectives describe how something moves. So looking out my window right now, I see a lot of cars. And what do you think? Do you think the adjective we can use for cars is that they're slow? Or do you think the adjective we can describe cars is fast? I agree, I think fast. Cars are driving by my apartment super fast. We can also describe people that we know. So looking at my family here, I can think of adjectives to describe people in my family. I can describe my stepmom as nice. I can describe my stepbrother Danny as very tall. My adjective, my describing word for my stepsister Carly is funny. My other stepbrother Jeffrey, he is very smart. I'm describing him as a person. My sister Katie is very creative and fun. And then my dad is a very loving dad. That's a good adjective to describe my family. So maybe when you come to share, you can share how you feel or describe your mom or your dad or your brothers and sisters because we're spending a lot of time with them, right? All right, so when I see you on Wednesday, come with an object and 3 adjectives to describe your object. And I can't wait to hear them. See you guys soon.